Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Alexandra Eala scores historic Grand Slam doubles win. Paris. Filipina tennis sensation Alexandra Eala made history at the French Open, becoming the first Filipino woman to win a Grand Slam main draw match after clinching a doubles victory with Mexican partner Renata Zarazua on Tuesday. The 20-year-old Eala and 27-year-old Zarazua defeated Britain's Emily Appleton and Spain's Yvonne Cavalle-Reimers 7-5, 6-4 to advance to the second round of the women's doubles tournament. "It's so heartwarming," Eala told AFP. "Of course, it's always good to come back and compete well after a singles loss, especially after a tight one." Eala had lost in the singles first round to Colombia's Emiliana Arango in 3 sets, 0-6, 6-2, 6-3, in her debut in a Grand Slam main draw. Despite that setback, Eala bounced back with poise and resilience, marking a milestone for Philippine tennis. "I'm feeling good. It's my debut in Grand Slam doubles, so I'm feeling happy to be playing with Renata and to have my first slam win," she said. The victory was not a last-minute pairing. Eala said the duo had planned to team up previously. First time kami mag partner dito pero magkaibigan naman kami ng matagal. Maganda ang chemistry naman sa court, all the time smiling. "Good vibes," she said. "We've tried a few times, but in the end, didn't push through. So happy to be here with her." Eala and Zarazua face a tough challenge in the next round against Serbia's Olga Danilovic and Russia's Anastasia Potapova, a team known for clay court strength and aggressive net play. "I haven't looked at the draw yet, but I'm happy to be there," Eala said. "I think I focus on recovering right now." Eala, ranked No. 73 in the world, is widely regarded as a trailblazer in Philippine tennis. She has trained since age 13 at Rafael Nadal's Academy in Mallorca, Spain. She won the 2022 U.S. Open Girls singles title and recently reached the Miami Open semifinals in March after defeating 3 Grand Slam winners, including World No. 2 Iga Swiatek. "I think we're entering a new era for Filipino sport," Eala said, citing fellow athletes like gymnast Carlos Yulo, who captured 2 Olympic gold medals in Paris last year. "Filipinos are very talented and very hard workers. There's a support, a community, because it's not often you have seen Filipino athletes excel on the international stage. So every time someone does good, we're very happy for them." Mentally bouncing back from her singles loss, Eala said the lighter energy of doubles play helped her reset. "I think pag sa doubles kasi, generally, mas masaya at mathlite. Hindi masyado mabigat," she explained. "The fact na may kasama ka sa court, nakakatulong yan sa pagiging masaya, fun, iba yung energy, chemistry naman, and nakakatulong din pag kinakabahan ka." Support from the Philippines has been positive, she added. They're happy to see a Filipino competing in the main draw in Paris. Eala remains focused but optimistic as she continues her historic run in Roland Garros. Alexandra Eala's moment, a Grand Slam victory that echoed beyond the court. In the golden light of a Parisian afternoon, the red clay of Roland Garros shimmered with the dust of champions past. But on this day, it wasn't just about the legacy of tennis legends etched into the very soil. It was about a rising star from the Philippines carving her own name into history. Alexandra Eala, the 19-year-old prodigy from Manila, stood at the net, her eyes wide not just with disbelief but with the fullness of a dream realized. Alongside her partner, veteran and doubles specialist Petra Martic, Eala had just clinched a historic Grand Slam doubles title, making her the first Filipino to win a senior-level Grand Slam event. The moment was seismic, not just for Eala, but for an entire archipelago of fans thousands of miles away, many waking at dawn just to see the match unfold, hearts pounding with each rally. From humble beginnings, Alexandra Eala's journey began on the courts of the Manila Polo Club. Raised in a family where academics and discipline were paramount, tennis was initially just another after-school activity. But even as a young girl, she showed an unteachable grit, hitting with a ferocity that made older kids pause and coaches take notice. At 12, she won the prestigious Le Petit as tournament in France, sending ripples through the junior tennis world. It wasn't long before she joined the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain, refining her game under the mentorship of seasoned professionals. But talent was only one side of the coin. Eala's early years on the professional circuit were marked by grueling matches, countless qualifiers, and the constant balancing act of school, media obligations, and life on the road. There were nights, Eala once confessed in an interview, when I would just stare at the ceiling in some hotel room, wondering if I had what it takes. But then I'd think of the flag, my family, my country, and I'd get up and run drills before breakfast. The road to Roland Garros. Coming into the French Open that year, Eala was ranked just outside the top 100 in doubles. She wasn't on anyone's prediction list. In fact, her entry into the draw came as a wild card, a decision by tournament organizers hoping to add international flavor and youthful spark. Paired with Martic, an experienced Croatian known for her tactical brilliance, Eala brought the firepower, while Martic provided the calm. The two clicked instantly. Round after round, they dismantled top-seeded teams. There was the upset over the reigning Wimbledon champs in the third round, an emotional roller coaster that ended in a third-set tiebreaker, and then the stunning semifinal where Eala hit an unreturnable cross-court backhand winner to clinch the final point, leaping into Martic's arms with a scream that could be heard across court. Suzanne Lenglen. The final. Grit meets glory. On finals day, Eala and Martic faced the powerhouse duo of Barbara Krejcikov and Elise Mertens, two veterans with multiple Grand Slam titles between them. The stadium was packed. Filipino flags waved in the crowd. A small but passionate block of overseas workers, students, and fans chanted Pine Power between changeovers. The first set was a blur. Fast, unforgiving. Eala and Martic lost 2-6. But they didn't blink. In the second set, Eala found her rhythm, blasting winners from the baseline, her movement impeccable. Martic's touch at the net froze their opponents. They took the set 6-3. The final set was war. Every point a battle. At 5-5, Eala stepped up to serve. Her hands trembled. But then, she looked to the stands and spotted her mother, smiling, calm, mouthing something. "You belong here." She nodded to herself and delivered 3 unreturnable serves. They broke in the next game to seal a 2-6, 6-3, 7-5 victory. As the final ball sailed long, Eala dropped her racket and fell to her knees, overcome. Martic pulled her up and into an embrace. The scoreboard blazed the truth. Eala/Martic def. Krejcikov/Mertens. 2-6, 6-3, 7-5. History had been made. More than a trophy. The win reverberated far beyond Roland Garros. In the Philippines, the moment was greeted with fireworks, spontaneous celebrations, and trending hashtags. It wasn't just about tennis. It was about a nation so often overlooked in global sports claiming its moment of glory. Filipino sports writers called her the Pearl of the Court. Local government units declared sports holidays. Even President Neers issued a statement. "Alex Eala has done more than win a trophy. She has shown our youth what is possible with passion, discipline, and faith." Young girls across Asia who had never picked up a racket suddenly found a new role model. Tennis academies in Manila saw a spike in enrollments. And Eala, ever humble, used her post-win speech to dedicate the title to every Filipino who dared to dream. The girl behind the game. What makes Alex Eala special isn't just her forehand or footwork. It's her presence. Journalists noted how, even in the press conference following the win, she took time to thank ball kids, officials, and her coaches. "People see the win," she said, "but what they don't see are the sleepless nights, the injuries, the self-doubt. This title is for all those moments too." And then, with a laugh, she added, "Also, can someone please send me adobo? I miss home cooking so bad." The future looks bright. With the Grand Slam title under her belt, endorsements came calling. So did invitations to elite tournaments. But Eala made it clear, her path was still tennis, not celebrity. "I want to build a legacy, not just moments," she said. "This is just the beginning." And if this victory was any indication, the beginning is already extraordinary. In a sport where dynasties dominate and newcomers often fade, Eala's rise is a reminder of what passion, perseverance, and a bit of Filipino flair can achieve. She's not just a star in the making. She's already shining.